Good evening. At least 9 people have been killed and several more have been wounded after a gunman went on a rampage at a trade school in the town of Kauhajoki in southwestern Finland. The 22-year-old shooter, who's a student at the school, then tried to kill himself but is still alive and in hospital. Only yesterday, the alleged shooter posted a video on YouTube celebrating the fact he was about to launch an attack. The shooting comes less than a year after a massacre at a high school north of Helsinki, in which 8 people died. Back home, the federal opposition has failed in its bid to increase single pension payments, with the government ruling a Senate bill on the issue was unconstitutional. Catholic doctors in Victoria have threatened to shut down maternity and emergency wards if the state government's abortion legislation is passed. Brisbane teenager Jessica Webster will spend at least a year in jail after she bullied schoolgirl Chantel Beach and ran her over. The Australian Women's Weekly is celebrating its 75th birthday with a celebrity dinner in Sydney tonight, and Bruce the Cranky Pig is to get a new home at a local piggery after terrorising a woman in northern New South Wales. To finance, and our market closed down 92 points after Wall Street plunged again. Yesterday's winners, Macquarie Bank and Fortescue, were today's losers. We're joined now by Paul Chesterton from CMC Markets in London. Hi Paul, now after another turbulent day here, how are our Australian stocks faring in London?
Well, Wendy, they're struggling, I'm afraid. We are seeing some weakness across the wider market here in the UK. We've got the FTSE down about 2.75% at the moment, so there is some widespread selling pressure as it is. But the biggest losers are Rio Tinto down about 5% and Billiton down about 4% as the equity markets are weak, and we're also looking at slightly weaker base metals prices. But it's not unique to those stocks at the moment. We are seeing some weakness in some other Australian traded stocks such as Brambles, and therefore they're under pressure in this session, I'm afraid. Back to you, Wendy.
OK, thank you, Paul. To tomorrow's weather now, and most capitals will be fine. Brisbane can expect a few showers and it will be cloudy in Sydney. And that's all from the newsroom. Good night.